my channel. This is Liberty and I have another video for you today, and thank you for joining me. I do have the Louisecarmen journal and I got the Honoré, and this is a medium size, and I have not looked at this yet. I opened the box because I thought there would be another box inside, and I cannot tell you how excited I am for this because I have been dreaming about getting this journal for over a year, and I really couldn't get myself to buy this because I was still in another journal. I was still using this journal here, and I finally filled it up, so I wanted to finish with this one before I got a new one. So I did open this already, but I haven't looked at my journal. I haven't taken anything out because, like I said, I thought there was a box inside of this box here. So as you can see, we get a little paper, and if you think for 1 second I won't be journaling with this, cutting things out of this, you are incorrect. I'll go over this in just a second. I just want to show you what's in the box because, you guys, I cannot wait another second. I have to see what this journal looks like. So let's do it. Look at the packaging on this. I've seen other videos where it comes with this fluffy stuff in here. So obviously we have another card, and then you can choose your dust bag. I got the linen one here. Look at this fluff that's in here. That's just crazy. Okay. Let's get this out of the way. So you can choose a dust bag. There are so many different colors and patterns you can choose from. I was feeling gravitated towards this one. I just think it's clean. I just like the simplicity of it. And like I said, this is the Honoré. Now the Honoré does come with 2 refills, and it does have a little pocket in the back, which I'll show you. And it came with this pouch. So let's look at it and open it together. All right, I figured before we get into the journal here, I'll show you what came with it. Like I said, it came with this little paper, and I will be journaling with some of the images in here because I have a feeling I'm really gonna like this journal. I've seen so many people with this journal online. It's just making me so excited. So look at this, to give you some ideas for journaling. I love this so much. Now I wish I had the experience that some people do where they actually go to Paris and they have the one-on-one experience of making your journal. Apparently you can go online and have kind of like a Zoom meeting with someone from there and have a more personalized experience putting your journal together. But I just went online and I just ordered mine just traditionally without having to speak with anyone because I kind of knew what I wanted. It does talk about the natural imperfections, just basically how it patinas over time, which they tend to look better over time, and just another card. So you guys, are you ready to see this? Because I have not seen this in person yet, and I did have it personalized with my name on it. Wow, this is absolutely breathtaking in person. It's so gorgeous. Now, when you go on their website, you can choose the color of your leather, obviously. This one is called Prune, and it is this beautiful chocolate cover, and it is so soft. I love it. And then I chose a charm for the front, which is a little fish, and I had my name embossed here. I didn't get any color to it. You can get a color, you can have it gold or something like that, but I just wanted it kind of like imprinted. I don't know if you can see that, if it's coming through okay. And then I chose 2 charms for the side, and one is a plain, and then the other one is like a little half moon. But I like the way this moon sits because it kind of sits up and down like that, so it's kind of unique and different. But my goodness, this is stunning. And then on the back, it does say Louisecarmen Paris on it. So this color is coming through actually really nice on the camera now that I'm looking at it. But let's look inside. Let's see what this looks like here. I almost don't want to use it because it's like so beautiful. So this is a classic trifold, which is what I was looking for in a journal. And you guys, I know a lot of people say this, but I can smell this coming through and it smells so good. So like I said, you can choose your type of inserts. Now, the only downside is, and it's not that big of a deal because you can decorate this, is that they come in black only. But you can choose like a dot grid and you can choose like a plain insert. So I got 2 dot grids here. So there's one, and then there's 2 here. And then on the back, you do have the little French flag right here. It does come with this little back pocket, and this is why I chose this one. There are 3 different types of medium-sized journals you can get. So this one, like I said, is the Honoré, which does come with 2 refills. There is also one called the Organizer, and it comes with 1 refill and kind of like a secretarial pocket in the front with some credit card holders in the back. And there's another one called the Road Book, which is very popular, but it doesn't come with like any type of pocket, but it does come with 3 refills, so you can fit 3. I've heard the difference between this one and the Road Book is that this leather is a little bit larger. So if you do fill up your notebook, it easily stays covered. Whereas the other one, people have had problems with it kind of like doing that and they can't close it. So just keep that in mind, because I think that's been a problem with some of the people that I've seen on YouTube for this. But what I wanted to do is see if other types of inserts fit in here, because I did get a bunch of things the other day before I decided to buy this journal or this notebook. I went to Barnes & Noble and I got a bunch of other stuff because I planned on making my own, but I wanted to see if any of this fits in here. And if it doesn't, that's not a big deal because I will use these. And I just thought these colors were just stunning together. Look at that red with the green and the lemons. I love it. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna take these out. I will be using at least one of these for now, but I wanted to see if one of the other covers fit in there. So I will be keeping one in here, but I'm gonna take everything out for now just to see if my classic A5 will fit in here, because these are considered an A5 slim, so that's what this was made for. So I just want to see if I have a little room for this A5 Stylogy notebook, because I just love this red. I wanted to see if it fits in there. If not, I do have other things that I can use, so let's just see. Oh, I'm not a red person. I really don't like the color red that much, but this is just beautiful to me. I'm just loving this. I'm not sure if this is gonna fit in here, but let's try it out. The larger one, let's see how this fits in here. Not too bad, let's see. And it fits. It fits. I like it. Now I do have a couple other things here. I'm not sure if I'm going to use this yet. I do have a bunch of other notebooks. I just want to see what I'm going to like right now. I don't know what I want in here. I got so many different things. So I got another Stylogy notebook. Obviously, I don't think 2 of those will fit in there. And this lemon one, I don't know if I want to use this right now or not. Let me just see. I also got some Moleskine. Apparently this fits in here because I think that's the same size. It is. I also picked this up at a craft fair this weekend. I thought it would be like an A5 slim size, and it's not. It's actually taller and it may not fit in here that well, which is fine. I mean, I like journals anyway. So let me just kind of play around with a couple things, and then I will be back to show you a setup, because I don't really know what I'm gonna do here yet. And yeah, I'll be back in just a minute here. All right, all I'm doing right now is I have been obsessed with Van Gogh recently, and just art kind of around that same time frame. So I have been wanting to have a Van Gogh inspired journal here. So, or just art in general. It doesn't have to be all Van Gogh, but I do have a lot of Van Gogh pieces. So I bought this kit and it has various artists in it, but a lot of it's Van Gogh, a lot of it is Matisse and things like that. So I just wanted to kind of decorate it with like different art styles. I thought they'd be kind of cute. So I'm just gonna go through all my art stuff here and just see what I have. I was trying to find complementary colors. And I think this looks nice together. I wanted this to be very artsy looking, you know what I mean? Just very art-like. I like the way that looks, and I like the way this looks together. I don't know if I need anything on the backs of them. Let's see what I want to put here. Ooh, I really like this ocean theme one. And I want to put Van Gogh on here. Like I said, I've been very obsessed with Van Gogh recently over the past couple years. That took forever to get off, by the way. I like that down there. Okay, we'll see what fits. If only 2 fits, that's fine. I'll see if this fits and maybe one more. I'm just gonna kind of see what I have here. But I also want to put this in here, which is just a little clear folder from a traveler's notebook. I know it's not the same size, but I kind of wanted it that way. Again, I printed out this image of this cafe terrace at night by Vincent van Gogh. I just cut out his name and I put it here, and then little cafe terrace at night from 1888, and I just laminated this whole thing, just the one side, and I figured I would just like put it in here. I think that looks really nice. And then I have a picture of my 2 dogs. That's Chloe, that is Phoebe. Then I have a picture of me and Mike. And then I have another laminated Vincent van Gogh. I don't want to take this out because I had to like squeeze it in here because this little envelope here made a little bit of a tight squeeze, but you can see that. So I printed this out, and then I printed out this image here, or this painting, Harmony in Red. I think that's Matisse. This is not Van Gogh. But let me see if I can get this together, and then I'll do a quick flip through and then let you know what I plan on doing with my journal. So I will be right back. Okay, I played around with this for way too long, and sadly I could not get my Stylogy notebook to fit in there. It was just too thick, and I'm really sad about that because I love how this looks. It's just a little bit too much for this journal, which is fine. So I'll show you what I have in here so far. I think what I'm gonna do is find that Moleskine, if I can find that in a red color, and I will be just as happy with it. So here we are. Here's obviously the front. I got my fish, the pendants on the side, and it looks really nice. This is what the top looks like here. So it's not too stuffed. You know, this is kind of a thin style journal, so you really can't put too much in it without it being a little bit too bulky. It's just how it's made. I could have stuffed this in there. Technically, it did fit, meaning I could still close it, but when I went to use the other journal, it just wasn't laying right inside, if you know what I mean. It kind of pulled the journal off to the side a little bit, and it would have been hard to write in. So that's what I mean about not fitting. Now, technically it could close and it would be fine, but I would have to take my inserts out every single time I wanted to write in it. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I digress. So as we get into the journal, this is what we're looking at, and I just love this so much. This makes me so happy having this little Vincent van Gogh little image in here. I did print out separately his signature, and I also printed this out up top, and it says Cafe Terrace at Night, Vincent van Gogh, 1888. And I just pasted them onto here, and then I laminated the whole thing. On this side, some images of my life. I'm gonna be journaling it every day. So the most important things in my life are my 2 dogs. We got Chloe and we got Phoebe. And then there's a picture of Mike and I on our recent trip to southern Spain, which was a lot of fun. So I have this really cute Vincent van Gogh page clip, and it's him with a pipe. I love this so much. I also have one for my travel journal, and I just did a video on my new travel journal, so I will link that down below. But just obsessed with Vincent van Gogh right now. So again, this is one of the notebooks from Louisecarmen, and I'm fine with it. This is really good quality paper. It's nice and thick. I know that people can paint on here and use certain fountain pens, and a lot of them are okay. I don't use a lot of fountain pens. I don't know if I'm gonna be painting in here. Like I said, this is gonna be more of a daily journal. And I'm probably also going to use some of this for content creation and things like that. In my dust jacket here came this card as well. I didn't see it when I was so excited about the journal. I didn't see that there were all kinds of bits and bobs, like I said, with the extra elastic band and then this card. I thought this card was really pretty, and so I decided just to paste it on the back of this. So this is the other side of that clear folder. Again, this is just from Traveler's Notebook, and I like that it's a different size here that you can kind of see in back. So I printed out another Vincent van Gogh image, and this is another painting by Matisse, Harmony in red, and I just glued those two together, and I did laminate this as well. So I thought it just kind of looked nice. I want this to be very artsy looking, you know, and I'm hoping it inspires me to be a little bit creative myself. And so then the last one is this Moleskine. I know a lot of people say Moleskine, but I was corrected one time saying that it was Moleskine, so I'm just used to saying that now. So this is a Moleskine Cahir. Am I saying that right? I have always said cashier, and it's incorrect, but I want to find this in red. If this comes in red, I'm getting it because I just love the way this looks, and I would prefer to have this red. Now, I don't mind this either. This is fine. And then we get to the back here. Oh, I didn't even know this had a little flap back here, a little envelope. Oh, that's really cool. I didn't even know that. And then I have another image back here. And then this is the back of the journal. And everything fits perfect. It really does. I love this journal, and I think I forgot to tell you, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but my intention with this journal is just a regular daily journal. And I'm not going to worry about it being too perfect or neat. I just want to get my thoughts out. I want to get my creativity out. I just want to make sure that this is my safe place to come to kind of sort things out. And anyway, that is it. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing. I hope you enjoyed this setup, and I will let you know how it goes with the patina. I'll let you know how I fill this journal with some time and some fun bits and bobs, stickers and ephemera. I'll do a flip through in it once I kind of get used to it. And before you guys go, before you go, hear me out. I have another one of these coming my way. I ordered a pocket-sized one of these for an everyday carry to throw in my bag and to take to work. And you guys, I have very exciting themes set up for that. I am so excited for my next Louisecarmen journal. I'm so excited, so please stay tuned for that. It's probably gonna be a few weeks, but anyway, that's coming soon. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me again today, and until next time, guys, cheers.